Hey guys, this is Jordan slash Lemonade Rat Devil Dude, and today I'm going to be reading off some of the posts that I made a while ago, and this is basically 20 questions I asked my viewers, and basically you guys had to pick through 4 different options. And yeah, so I also have this kind of look that's inspired by my niece, and she usually does makeup like this, so I decided to kind of go with this. And there's a flame right here. On hers it's like different. It's I think it's an upside down cross, but I decided to just do a flame because I thought that was cooler. And then right here it's a broken heart instead of a fixed heart. She has piercings on her lower lip, so I put them on my upper lip. And she's got piercings here and here, and then she wore like eye makeup like this, but I added this orange down there, some gold. I just wanted to talk about why I was wearing this makeup today, because I just thought it was like a cool look that was inspired by my niece, and thought you guys might like that. So without further ado, I'm gonna go through all of these, and if I'm looking down a little bit, or if I'm looking like this way a little, I'm reading off all these things I asked you guys. Alright, so let's begin. Sorry, I keep procrastinating. What do you guys think of face tattoos like this, or neck tattoos, or maybe even cheek tattoos, like a heart or cross or something? By the way, this is just makeup. Yes. The second thing was yes, and it's fun and expressional. Third thing was nah, bro. And fourth thing was no, and I'm old. And for the percentages, and like 20 people answered this, 0% said yes, 19% said yes, and it's fun, expressional, 50% said nah, bro, and 31% said no, and I'm old. Alright. So that one was just like a fun little snippet, and I was just wondering what people thought of tattoos that day. Alright, next one. This comes with photos too. And I show like my mini mates, and I've had those since I was like 12 or like 10. How cool are gender non-conforming styles? On a scale of 4, 1 being not cool, 4 being really cool. Alright, so 1, everyone should conform. 2, it's okay with hair length. 3, wear everything, it's whatever. 4, it's awesome. So, number 1 got 7%, number 2 got 14, number 3 got like 64, and number 4 got 14%. And I got 14 votes for that one. Alright. Next one. Which one are you, and what age did you start to get it? Oh yeah, this one's sexual orientation related. I was just wondering, when did people discover they're sexually attracted to one sex or the other? And I asked what their sexuality is, and this is just with 9 votes. Heterosexual got 44%, homosexual got 11%, bisexual got 22%, and asexual got 22%. I'm just wondering why there's so many no, I'm not throwing you any shade, but why is there so many asexuals? You guys never thought of it at all? I don't know, I guess why not? But after I asked that question, since there was a lot of people that were asexual, I searched up why people are in this video on I forgot what channel, but a bunch of people talked about it, and just it didn't seem that bad. I thought it was people being infertile or something, so that kind of made me worry less for them after seeing that. They're just not sexually attracted to anyone, but they're still sexual. I just thought they were like children. But anyways, the next thing is, what's the most important thing in finding a partner? Emotional connection is number 1. Sexual attraction is number 2. Shared interests is number 3. And number 4 is ability to have kids. And 10 people voted on this. 70% of people voted with emotional connection. 0% of people voted with sex and sexual attraction. 20% of people voted with shared interests. And 10% voted with the ability to have kids. So, yeah, I'm just kind of surprised at that, because I really thought, like, sexuality would be like the most important thing, but apparently for 10 people it's not. Next one is, this one's a little political, but the next one is, do you think Trump will make America great again, or do you think he's a dictator or something in between? Number 1 is, he will make America great again. Number 2, he's gonna get some things right. Number 3 is, I'm indifferent. And number 4 is, he's a dictator. And now 17 votes for this came out. And 29% of people voted for number 1, which he will make America great again. 41% of people voted for, he's gotten some things right. 0% voted, I'm indifferent. And 29% voted, he's a dictator. And I'm the only one that voted I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent about him. And these are just questions that mostly non-biased about, or try to be, I guess. The next one is, do you think Trump is a good for LGBT people? I'm gonna cut that part off. Shish. You shish. Sorry, I gotta quiet down the cat. Okay, do you think Trump is good for LGBT people? Number 1 is definitely. Number 2 is mostly. Number 3 is somewhat. And number 4 is not at all. 14 people voted on this. There's 2 comments too. And 29% of people voted definitely. The cat's trying to open something. Shh. 29% of people voted mostly, 21% voted somewhat, and 21% voted not at all. So it's surprising where, it's kind of controversial then, isn't it? When half of the people are saying one thing and half are saying the other. But really it's kind of like 25% of people are saying this, 25% are saying that. Next question is, do you think we have gotten too divided in terms of politics? It's a yes or no question. 100% of people said yes. And then there was 2 comments. And the next question is, who do you think is a victim? Conservatives, liberals, both, or neither? And there's 2 comments for this and 8 votes. 25% of people said conservatives, and 75% said neither. And the only reason why I asked this is to just see, like, do people think that people are being more biased towards conservatives or liberals? Or I guess I should have asked that in a different way. Next time I will, though. It does seem like it sways to the conservatives now more so than it used to, than what I can remember. Because it used to be like, oh yeah, conservatives are bad, and now it's like, oh no, now woke ideology is bad. So I guess it changes a lot. Alright, the next question is, what do you think of climate change? And there's 8 votes for this. First one is, it's a moderate concern. Second is, it's not real. Third is, it's of huge concern. And fourth is, never thought about it. Alright. 38% of people said it's a moderate concern. 38% said it's not real. And 25% said it's a huge concern. Well, I kind of believe it's at least a moderate concern. Like, these greenhouse gases are a bad thing and we're doing it, and I guess there's no alternatives, but we can't really say that climate change isn't real when there's so much greenhouse emissions going on and temperatures are rising and stuff like that. I live most of my life in Minnesota, so I kind of know that. All right, the next thing is, do you think racism is bad? And I should have asked this in a different way. I meant like, is racism still like taking place? Is it, still happening in society? That's kind of what I meant. I should have asked that in a different way. Sorry about that. If I were to like redo this, I would probably like ask it in a very different way. All right, the first one is depends on the place. Second one is not very much so. Third is not at all. And fourth is somewhat. And there's 2 comments and there's 8 votes. 38% of people said depends on the place. 38% also said very much so. And 25% said not at all. Oh, okay. that just, yeah. I'm hoping the 25% is not, like, serious, I guess. I think it's still kind of bad, especially when you see that, like, black men are the same as, like, criminals. When they're trying to hire someone, they see them as, like, the same. Like criminal white men. You can see that there's like at least a little bit of discrimination, if not racism in that. And also like most people in prison are like black men. What's up with that? Like if a black man does a crime, does the same crime as a white man, he's gonna get like a lot more charges put on him. He's gonna get a lot more time, and I think that's pretty racist. Like that's how I would describe it. Like that seems unfair, and it's just based off the color of his skin. The next one is, which one describes you? Conservative to liberal? Liberal to conservative? I'm the same as always, or I don't change that much. And last one is neither or other. And 0% said conservative to liberal. 27% said liberal to conservative. 9% said I'm the same as always, or I don't change that much. And 64% said neither or other. And that was with 11 votes. I'm hoping I said 11 correctly. Or is it 11? I don't know. I was teased a lot for saying it the wrong way. 11.
Jimmy, how many cookies would you like? 11.
Well, I think I'm more of like a liberal to moderate. I used to say I was like a moderate. I think I would be like a liberal back in 1970. I would definitely be a liberal in 1970. 2025, I would definitely not be a liberal. I want to elaborate on that. The liberals of 2000 are the conservatives of 2025, except here's the catch with it. It's like 50% of them. It's kind of switched a little. Sorry about that. The cat kind of jumped on the music box again. Cat, be quiet. Alright, the next question is, has the LGBTQIA plus divided sign, negative sign, equal sign, hypothesis, parentheses, 2, -6, +5, 0, 48, sorry, I'm not done yet, QTS, 22S, POS.com. Gone from love is love to a political movement that's less about that and more about gender ideology. Was it a good or a bad idea? Sorry for the long word, but that's what it is now. It's all this stuff that, doesn't even make sense. All right, first answer is it's about both now. I disagree with the new movement. It's about both now. I agree with the new movement. It's still love is love only. It's only about gender ideology, not love is love anymore. And this was with 9 people that voted. 22% said it's about both now. I disagree with the new movement. And 78% said it's only about gender ideology, not love is love. Which, I can kind of attest to. It's kind of eroded into this kind of nebulous thing, like I said when I was reading off the question. It's completely eroded its meaning. The whole movement is a wreck, and I can see that firsthand. In fact, I kind of lived that, so I can attest to it. Alright, the next thing is, do you think hyper-individualism is good or bad? Alright, 7 people voted for this. So the first answer is it's good, second one is it's bad, and third one is it depends. 0% said it's good, and 43% said it's bad, and 57% said it depends. And I kind of have to agree with that. It depends, it just depends. Like, what situation are we talking about here? So yeah, I'm not gonna say it's good though either, because we see with the whole gender movement how it's gone wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna say it depends. I wouldn't say it's like bad necessarily, because we all need to survive, and maybe it's like, I don't know, part of surviving, who knows. Alright, the next one is, what's the most important thing on the list to you? Money, popularity, intelligence, or creativity? 21% of people voted money, 0% voted popularity, 71% voted intelligence, and 7% voted creativity. And this was with 14 people. Now, I would vote creativity because it's just the most important thing for me personally. Like, with what I do in my life and what my goals and aspirations are, it just aligns with that. Although I think intelligence would be the second thing for me. And then money, and then popularity. Alright, the next thing is, do you think interracial couples and homosexual couples will be banned now that they overturned Roe v. Wade? For added context, my sister said they might, making her wedding with her native boyfriend impossible. The first answer is yes, she's predicted it. Second one is maybe. And third is no, she's being silly. And this was with 6 votes. And 100% of people voted no, she's being silly. So, that kind of made my worries go away about that. Because, I don't know, she kind of was worrying me with saying that, like, they're going to ban it now and because of, like, this. But really, Roe v. Wade, it's turned into state by state, so it's not really disappeared, it's just become like a new thing, like on a state by state case. So I guess it depends on the woman in the state. Alright, next question is, should free healthcare be a thing for everyone? Yes, no, and last one is with some things. 75% of people voted yes, 8% voted no, and 17% voted with some things. And so this was with 12 people. The only reason why I asked this question was because it seems like people are almost jealous of Canada with its like free healthcare. And in the United States, it's like, if you get injured, like, it just gets more expensive. Healthcare does. The next question is, do you think people who have different opinions, whether it's religious beliefs or political beliefs, can still be friends and be close? First one is yes. Second one is yes, just don't bring the things up you disagree with. Third is this will lessen the friendship. And fourth is no. And 5 people voted, and 60% of them said yes. And 40% of them voted yes, but don't bring the things you disagree up with. So I think this sounds about right. Like, personally, I wouldn't just stop being someone's friend because I disagree with, like, their political or religious beliefs. Because to me, it doesn't really matter too much. Unless, like, it starts impeding on, like, my rights and, like, starts, like, affecting me negatively. Like, that, and then I would say, like, no, I wouldn't be their friend. But that's probably only, like, in extreme cases, I guess. Alright, the next one is, do you think the kid should go to the mom or dad in a divorce? Mom is number 1, dad is number 2, number 3 is both at different times, And number 4 is depends on the situation. 13 people voted. 8% said mom, 8% said both at different times, and 85% said depends on the situation. And yeah, I agree with the last one. The next one is, what do you think of interracial marriages and gay marriage? And here's the answers. It shouldn't be done, it's fine, and the last one is, it's a good thing. 7 people voted. 14% said it shouldn't be done, and 57% said it's fine, and 29% said it's a good thing. For the 14% that said it shouldn't be done, screw you. You know, like, no. Like, leave my channel, please. Next question is, no. Okay. Next question is, no looking this up on the internet. What are the 3 branches of government of the United States? I heard approximately only 25% of people know all 3. And the answer was legislative, executive, and judicial. And 100% of people voted the right answer. But I did put some weird things in there. I put President Trump, Congress, and Elon Musk. I wanted to see if there was any like conservatives that would put that. I thought that would be very funny if they did, though. Everyone got it right, though. The bonus points would be if you can name what all 3 do. Also, if you click the one that was slightly off, pay better attention. Oh yeah, and there was one that was like slightly off too. No one clicked on that one though. And I think this might be my last question. Alright guys, we're almost done here. Just one more. And the last one was just asking if like I was a grifter. Because like on one of my videos someone said, I hope you get past your grifting phase. Like, I'm sorry I don't believe in what you believe in, but you can't say something like that. Like, that's just rude. Like, I'm sorry you feel that way. Like, I'm sorry you feel so hurt by, like, what one man says. Like, get a life. Alright. 8 people voted. And basically I asked if, like, I was, like, a regular grifter. Like, I was, like, taking money from people, doing bad things. The original definition of grifter. And 88% said none. And 1 person said a lot of money and I'm mad. So I'm gonna pay that person back. Just comment on this video if you want some money, you know, person that said that. Alright, that's all I have for today. If you like this video, please subscribe to me, Lemonade Rat Devil Dude. I don't think I said devil in that, or have that in there. But thanks anyways, guys, and I will see you in a later video. I'm sorry that this one took a while to come out. This was just me collecting some statistics and figuring out the probability of everything and reading everyone's replies to these tough questions. Well, some of them are tough. Some of them are easy. Some of them are stupid. It was nice having a lot of people just vote on this stuff. I didn't think I would, so thank you very much, everyone that's voted. Well, see you guys. Bye.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.